made you get into politics and all that?
Man, I've always been interested in the way the world works. Like I always tell people, like dudes, like regular dudes who just regular killers and shit from the street. They don't scare me at all. Like I haven't. Like reckless dudes, they don't scare me. They too easy to get. They loud. You know, you can see them coming from a mile away. It don't do nothing. It's them dudes like the Donald Trumps. You know, it's the George Bushes, the Barack Obamas. They run shit. They run it, and they look square. You know, head up, them motherfucker can't whoop a fly. But them motherfuckers can push that button and make that phone call and make your ass disappear. Yeah. And so, even just walking down the street, see, politicians dictate quality of life. Everything you can think of, from even this house couldn't get built without a politician saying, okay, permits. You got to go to the permit to even build, right? And you can't have a permit without the lawmakers setting up the rules. So everything, like just driving down the street, stopping at signal lights, you know, the fucking, even when we had a natural disaster, it was the politicians that created another goddamn natural disaster. Say, yo, open up the levees. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And motherfuckers flooded. Some people died because they opened those levees. So politicians, some people died. Yeah. So those politicians, they got the type of leverage where they can fucking, dictate who lives and who dies. When they allow the FDA to put certain chemicals and shit in the food supply, right? Yeah. When they allow the CDC to they approve certain type of drugs and shit like that, they know this shit can kill people. But because we're in a capitalistic society where money is more important than human life, they let it slide through anyway. These are politicians. Politicians and businessmen run it. They run everything. So all of these gangsters, right? You know, I hear people talk about no-fly zones and shit, right?
I ain't on that motherfucker.
So these cats, you know, like in certain cities and shit, you got cats talking about, yeah, you can't fly in here, you know. But when it's time, when them people want to pick their ass up, they just come pick them up and send them to jail. But they want a no-fly zone black folks. This is black folks. This is what I'm trying to tell you. These black people trying to no-fly zone black people. Yeah. But, when the white man want to do some shit, they tuck their tail and bow down. Even the biggest black dude on the block, when he fuck up, he bow down and let them put the cuffs on his ass, and he go to jail, and he sit his ass in there. He don't become that AP years on the block. That motherfucker humble himself and try to be trying to get his ass up out of there. Call the law. You on the phone every five minutes. You know, he trying to get up out of there, but they want to put try to put a no-fly zone. Man, you ain't got that kind of goddamn power. You know what I'm saying? Like, and motherfuckers need to call these cats on that type of shit. Like, sit your ass down somewhere for real, dog. You know, like, if you got that kind of power, won't you do something to help your people win? Do something that can affect the culture, that can affect your community, that can improve your community. Don't do no shit if you got that kind of power, why are you destroying the fucking community? Why are you trying to take somebody away from their family? You know, why are you trying to end the life of somebody that look like you? All of these motherfuckers, I know a whole bunch of motherfuckers that don't look like you that I can motherfucking point and say, that would be a good motherfucker to start off killing. Kill him first. And I respect that if you go get him.
And they're not gonna do
That's how you get my respect. Like, some of these motherfuckers, some of the shit they do, man, you got these motherfuckers, all these police officers out here doing all this killing and shit. No, when you gonna knock on one of their doors? No fly zone there. If that, fuck it, man. I won't even.
What's up with George Zimmerman?
What's up with George Zimmerman? Hey, man, I won't even go as far as demanding that you no fly zone. Man, no motherfucking drive zone these niggas. You know, like, you can't drive, motherfucker. You can't drive.
None of that, though.
You can't come down this street. But you wait a minute. So you run the hood, right? You own the hood. You run the hood, right? But when the folks come, they make your ass get on the ground just like everybody else. They make you shut the fuck up like everybody else. They call your mama a bitch, your daughter a bitch, your sister a bitch, Your cousins, they beat up your little brother and shit, and you don't do a motherfucking thing. I'm not afraid of you, dude. That don't scare me. None of that shit scares me. You know, these people who run this shit, the real fucking gangsters, man, they in the motherfuckers. They up there in Congress and shit. They right up here, they right up there in City Hall and shit. Mm-hmm. That's who run it. Those are the motherfuckers who run it. You know, these motherfuckers with all this money, these hundreds of millions of dollars and shit like that, who can make that phone call. That's who run it. So that's why politics have always interested me. When I was a youngster going to Forest Brook High School, I used to catch the bus. From the time I started in the 9th grade, I would catch the city bus to school, and I would steal newspapers from my neighbor's yard, and I would read the metropolitan section in the front page because I want to know what's going on in the world. Not the block, not just the hood. I know what's going on in the hood. Yeah. I want to know what's going on beyond the hood. So I would read up on what was going on, and I would see business and shit like that, and that shit was always intriguing because I knew that they ran it. I knew that they were really the ones behind everything. So I always had more respect for those type of dudes, not the kind of respect where their life meant more than the next person's life or nothing like that. But I'm just saying as far as the power that they had, I always had more respect for their power than I had from the respect from a dude on the block power. Because I know that he got limits. They ain't got no limits.
Right.
Them motherfuckers would do anything to get what they want. They'll do anything to get what they want. To get their way, they'll do anything. They don't have a moral compass. They don't have a moral compass. They would do any fucking thing to get their way. They'll call you and be like, yeah, hey, see what you're doing out there. Hey, why don't you just come over here and work with us, man? You know, da-da-da. Nah, I'm going to do my own thing. Hey, you sure? No, yeah, I'm going to do my own thing. Okay. Next thing you know, shit just happening. Yeah. and you ain't never even saw their face. You ain't even met them or nothing, but shit is happening. The dudes in the hood, the killers and all that, they go into jail, dog. They go into jail. They finna get snatched up from their families. They gonna miss funerals of their loved ones. They're not gonna watch their children grow. They can't be at the house to protect their babies because their ass is gonna be locked up or dead. And the kid's gonna be vulnerable. So your daughter gonna probably get beat up by some fucking nothing ass dude.
Damn.
She gonna be getting beat up and you ain't gonna be able to do a motherfucking thing about it. Now that might work for a minute. You calling a couple of shots and telling your homeboys take care of that shit. But at some point, they're gonna be like, all right, this shit gonna get old. Man, I can't keep telling that nigga shit. I got my own shit to handle. Out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
Pretty soon you're just gonna be sitting there rotting and all kind of shit, violations gonna happen to your babies, to your family. And you ain't gonna be able to do shit about it. So the idea again, the secret is to win. Stay alive. Stay free.
It go from what you said in the beginning. They train to do this.
Yeah.
So if we start training to do this, we will live another type of way.
Yeah. Man, think about how, and we say this all the time. All of us have said this before. Think about how fucking aggressive dudes are in the hood about getting to the money. Think about how determined they are about making that next lick, hitting that lick. And they're risking their life and their freedom. These corporate dudes ain't going to do that. Corporate dudes are not going to risk their life and their freedom. Now, they'll risk their freedom, but it's white-collar crime, so they're thinking, oh, pat on the, if I do get caught, it's going to be a pat. It's going to be a pat on the wrist, right?
They ain't running in no corner store with no chopper.
They ain't doing none of that.
For $1,000 facing 20 years to life.
No,
they didn't thought about that.
They gonna win.
The numbers
they
don't make
gonna,
sense.
They gonna Ponzi scam you out of $2 billion and get it away with 5 years.
Right. Exactly. That's the net.
Shit.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. Trust me, man, because I'm only saying this out of love. I'm only saying this because I care about it. I know these dudes is watching. Anybody that's selling dope in this motherfucking country that's black right now, today in 2017, November 13 is a goddamn fool. Because they don't have to catch you with the dope no more.
Right.
All they need, man, I can't tell you the number of motherfuckers that I got. I was there. I'm in there watching niggas come in on ghost dope charges. All they need is a motherfucker to say. All they need is a motherfucker to make that call and get on that stand and start pointing like the Jackson 5. That's
There's a lot of niggas in the Jackson 5 group nowadays. They point like a motherfucker.
Look, man, your ass, when they do that, your ass is grabbed. Because the first thing when they point, because this is how the police operate. When I say the police, I mean the FBI, feds, whatever. This is how they operate. Give us somebody. Mm-hmm. We got you. Now give us somebody. Who can you give us? You ain't even got to know the motherfucker you giving up. You can just read the newspaper and see a motherfucking hear about somebody or hear someone on the phone. Yeah, you know Bubba. Or yeah, where you live at? What? Okay, that's my ticket to get my time reduced. Yeah, Bubby, such. Now maybe I can't get out, but you can drop these charges on my mama if I give you this. Okay, cool. And next thing you know, you ain't ever seen this motherfucker before. But he in court saying, yeah, I used to buy 2 bricks a month from him.
Damn.
2 bricks a month. So how long did you do that? I did that for 2 years. Okay, 2 bricks a month times 2 years. That's 24 times. That's 48. Okay, 48 bricks. That's your charge. The first thing they're gonna do. The first thing they're gonna do. Soon as they point at you, the first thing they do once they point at you, the first thing they do is they pull your file. They want to look at your criminal record first. Let's see what his criminal record look like. Oh, okay. Then they're gonna pull your financial record. They're gonna pull your bank records. They're gonna pull your bank records, and they're gonna pull your tax records. Now all this shit you got acquired, this nice shit that you buying and shit, this nice house you live in, and all that shit, they gonna look at that shit and see if that shit match up with the money that you've been reporting. And they gonna say, this shit don't match up. Oh, well, this is in my mama name. Oh, your mama going to jail. Now, back in the day, you could be able to put it in your mama name or your girlfriend name or whatever, you'd be all right.
That don't work
now,
no more.
it don't work no more. They're going to make your mama. Okay, it's in your mama name. Mama, prove to us how you got this $500,000 goddamn house, and how in the hell are you driving a motherfucking Bentley, and you've been reporting you on a fixed income with motherfucking you only making motherfucking $8,000 a year on a fixed income. How you driving a Bentley and living in a $500,000 house? Well, my son, okay, bring your ass on in. Take these cups. They're gonna put your mama in jail. They're gonna put your daughter in jail, your sister, whoever, your girlfriend, everybody going to jail.
Till they find out the money.
They gonna sit their ass in there after they find out who did it. Everybody going to jail today. The feds are taking a lot of state cases. A lot of cases that used to be state, the feds is like, give us some of that shit, man. We need some more cases. Shit, our shit moving too slow. We need more cases. So they going over there getting a lot of these cases that should be state cases are turning into fed cases. And they locking motherfuckers up. And like these dudes, I be looking at these dudes on TV laughing when they get arrested. They laughing, and they like something funny. It's like they want to be seen so bad, and they want to appear to be brave. So they on there giggling and laughing on their mug shots. They all in court like cracking jokes and do. You know when that smile leave their face when that judge passed that sentence. When that judge said
that 20.
And that judge say 25, 20 life sentence, and that's when the smile leave their face, right? But but normally the cameras are still there, so they'll play it off and be like, they're still arrogant. Then when they get in that motherfucking cell, when they get back to that room,
that little back room,
they get back. I seen it. I seen them do it. I seen a grown man. I done seen grown men cry. Like these are dudes that you don't really want to try, but I seen them cry when they start thinking about 17 years. You know,
I'm 40.
85%.
Yeah,
40 years. I got a homeboy that I used to play cards with. I used to play tuck with. He from the hood, but he wasn't built like me hood, you know. Man, he got caught up on a robbery. They gave him 40 years after doing like 5 of them years. Man, he sent the letter, man. He said, man, I can't do this. I can't do the rest of these years. Like, I can't do it. Mm-hmm. You know, like, that's a lot of goddamn time. But the point is that these people don't care.
They don't even.
They don't care.
Even think.
Man,
they don't care. And they know it ain't. They know this shit ain't right. They know the time don't fit the crime.
They know it. They know
But
it.
they like, man, we need to fill these prisons. And what jackasses can we get to fill them? What dumb motherfuckers who ain't gonna learn a goddamn thing, who just hard-headed, who gonna do it any goddamn way? What dumb motherfuckers can we get to do it? Okay, let's
There's
sit
some
back.
dumb motherfuckers out there too.
And they just sit back and they just wait. And it's like, it's sad, man,
And they
because
capitalizing off of this.
it's sad. But here's the deal. We all got something we can do just as good or great better than anybody in the world and get paid at doing it.
Exactly.
Our goal, our trick, our job is to find out what that is and then apply the tools that it takes to achieve that greatness. We all got greatness in us, every single one of us. Ain't no motherfucking great drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Even the biggest ones get killed or end up in jail eventually. Especially if the U.S. turn on them, they'll go get motherfuckers out of other countries and lock them up. So if they can see what motherfuckers are doing in Venezuela and Kuwait, if they can see what's happening in Ghana, you think they don't know your ass is selling dope on the corner in Fifth Ward? You thinking like, cause they ain't caught you yet, they don't see you. They see you. Right now they got bigger fish to fry. They got other shit to do. They just wait. And when they ain't got nothing else to do, they're going to say, okay, let's go get picked.
They come back and make the sweet.
Let's go ahead and make this low sweet shit. Let's keep this shit going.
And they'll watch it for 2-3 years. They got time to waste.
That's one thing. They got all the time.
They got time.
And all the resources.
And another thing I was finna say too, even the nigga in jail don't even have to snitch. He can get his brother or cousin to go out there and bust niggas for him and knock his time down. So he can be in there and other niggas can still catch you up.
That's just a vicious cycle, and that they know what they're doing. That's why they tie people mamas up into it. So now they force you to be in a position.
Right.
Yeah, they put your family in jail. You like, what the fuck?
Here go the deal shot. As black men, especially black men, we have to be the most law-abiding citizens in the United States of America. They are targeting us. They hate us. They don't like us at all. They hate us. And there's a certain segment of the population that's out there, and they said, well, first of all, there's a certain segment of the population that says it's their job to lock us up and throw away the key and destroy us. That's their job. And the other segment of the population out there is saying, we don't care what happens to them as long as you make me feel safe. You know, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you plant the drugs. It don't matter. Right. You know, it don't matter what happens. You know, they're black. You know, so do whatever you want to do with it. I don't care. Right. So we have to be the most law-abiding men, law-abiding people in the United States of America. We have to be so law-abiding that them motherfuckers say, you know what? These motherfuckers ain't biting. Let's go fuck with somebody else. Pick on another race. They will. Yeah. They will pick on somebody else. Find somebody else to goddamn pick on. But we know what they're doing. It's like we all know. I don't give a fuck who the dude is in the hood. He know what's happening. But man, do you know that a goddamn bear, if he see a motherfucking piece of meat in a trap, and he see one bear go get that goddamn meat out that trap, he not gonna walk into that other trap? He gonna walk the other way. He definitely ain't gonna walk in that same trap twice.
He ain't gonna do it.
He not gonna do it twice. But we do it over and over and again. So because they're targeting us for failure, they hate us. They want our bodies cold or warm. They don't care how they get it. They want our bodies cold or warm. So we have to be the most law-abiding people. Now, when we do something, I'm not saying be so law-abiding that you get that confused with being a coward and not defending yourself. You know, like if it come down to it where you got to defend yourself, as long as you're in the right, you still good. Because even if you get convicted or they try to do you dirty, if you're in the right, you can fight back. You can always get the shit overturned. But if they got you to the left, they got you to the left, you're out of here. But be the most law-abiding motherfuckers. Take that same energy that we use in the street, all that ignorant shit that we do, that we think is cool, and we take that shit and just start a business. I don't give a fuck if it's a car wash. It could be anything. Man, you could start a business for as little as $100, depending on what you're starting. It could be as little as $20.
Just find your niche.
This shit right here is a business, right? We in Texas especially. Everybody like water, but especially in Texas. So you go buy a case of these motherfuckers. You can get 40 of these at you can get 40 Ozarkas
By $4.
at fucking Sam's for $4, right? You can go buy 40 of these for $4. I mean, for $4 at Sam's, right? That is what? That's like 4 cents. What is that? For $4? No, it's not. What is it? I can't do the math right now. But anyway, it's loading a motherfucker. Yeah. You get 48 of these, right? After you sell them for $1. You sell 4 of these, you already got your money back. Yes. You got 36 more of these to sell, right? That's how you come up. I've seen people become millionaires doing shit like that. I've seen dudes selling hot dogs in New York City for $1. He's a multimillionaire. I seen a dude that was, I got a homeboy that used to be a trash man. Most people frown at trash man. Oh, he's trash man, garbage man, ain't shit, right? But that motherfucking garbage man graduated from the back of the truck to the driver to buying a truck. And he went and he started knocking on doors at HOAs and he got a contract. He underbidded the people that they were already using. Everybody's trying to save money. He went in there and underbidded him. He got the contract. He got 1 truck. Then he bought 2. Then he bought 3. Then he bought 4. Now he's a multi-millionaire. Started on the back of the truck. So the thing that we have to fucking get through our heads is the process, respecting the process. See, a lot of people think, when you say patience, a lot of times when you say patience, people think patience mean wait. Patience don't mean wait. It means motherfucking you in there's a such thing as being in motion while you're patient. So you in motion and you patient, but you in motion and you doing the things that it takes to get you there, but at the same time you're respecting the process, knowing that this shit don't happen overnight. I couldn't respect the process when my kid's mom told me to buy that block downtown Houston for fucking dirt cheap. I couldn't respect the process when she told me to buy the fucking land in Fifth Ward. I couldn't respect the process when she told me to buy a McDonald's. Because I was like, 6 months to fucking train for that shit, and I'm not even start getting my money back after 6 months. I gotta wait another probably a year to start seeing my money. Shit, I ain't got time for that shit. I'm trying to get to, because I'm making money. I'm gonna fast get that money. That's why we like to shoot dice. Ha, bam, lose it all, win it all. Fuck it, throw it in. We so impatient.
We handle life like that.
We so impatient. We can be up. We could be in a dice game. And the dice game going back and forth, it's going back and forth, it's going back and forth, and you're like, man, fuck this shit, man, let's get this shit over with. Nigga, all in, nigga. Well, nigga, all in. Bam! Oh, shit.
It's over with.
It's over. Just like that.
I done seen it happen.
Just like that. We so motherfucking impatient. But if we respect the process, we could get so much more done. Just like respecting the process of in a relationship. If you're in a relationship and it go bad, if you respect the process, you can get through it. Most people, when a relationship go bad, they don't respect the process. So the dudes that lose their motherfucking mind, they want to kill the girl, they want to kill the boyfriend, the dog, the mama, everybody. They want to beat up somebody and shit like that. Look, man, I love myself so much that I feel like if somebody don't want me, I don't want them. It's that's just that fucking simple.
That's simple.
So if you don't want me, I don't want you.
Exactly.
So that's how it is. Even though I want you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't want you now because you don't want me.
But you love you.
So I love myself so much. I said, you know what? Fuck it. And I love myself so much that I'm not finna do something to you to hurt myself.
Lose my freedom.
You know what I'm saying? Lose my freedom over your ass. And if you that bitch that I say you are, if you that hoe I say you are, why the fuck am I sitting in jail for a hoe?
Tripping.
Why am I tripping over a bitch?
Exactly.
You know? So to respect the process is just simply be like, as we all humans, so if you love the person, you're gonna be hurt, you're gonna be emotionally injured, but you like to respect the process is to just say, you know what, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna move on, and you know, I'm supposed to feel bad. See, some people like they want the pain to stop, so they do stupid shit. You know, they might try to kill themselves or kill the person, or whatever, because they want the pain to stop like right now. The process is go to bed. Get up, do the best.
Smoke a blunt.
Do the best you can. It's like smoke a blunt with you. Said that's your thing. Smoke a blunt, drink, whatever. But keep it moving. Stay busy. And just keep on moving. And just keep going to bed. You wake up, you do the best you can that day. You go to bed, you wake up, you do the best you can again. You go to bed, wake up, do the best you can, and sooner or later, I don't care what problem you ever heard in your life, and everybody that's listening to my voice right now can attest to this. Every single problem you ever had in your life, you thought, the big problem, you thought, man, how can I get through this shit? Like, fuck, this fucked up. And you thinking, you thinking you can't get through it, right? And then all of a sudden, it's like that object in your rearview mirror. The further you drive, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So that's how life is. You continue to wake up. As you wake up, that problem, you go to sleep, wake up, do the best you can, keep on, keep it moving. And that problem gets so fucking small that you can't see it no more. And then you be like, and you look back and you be like, man, I can't believe I was going to kill my goddamn self over that bullshit.
Right, I always say, man, I never talked to a bitch I talked to 10 years ago. It's like, I always say that, man. I tell people that, man, don't get so caught up in the now. When I was 21, I thought I knew everything and wanted to, the chick I dated at 21, I wouldn't touch at, 37. So
right.
Just know that, man. Life goes on. It gets a lot better.
It gets better.
It gets a lot better.